Hello, welcome back to another episode of Super Spurs. It's me, DJMFM. I hope you're all doing really well. At the time of recording this, I'm absolutely fuming because I'm a Norwich fan and I've just sat down the pub with a bunch of Ipswich fans and Liverpool fans surrounding me, and they've just beaten us 5-4. So I'm hoping that the two games that we've got lined up for you today for Super Spurs can fill me with a little bit of happiness because, as I said, at the moment I am fuming. Enough about me. Let's crack on with today's episodes. We're playing against Arsenal. We're playing against Chelsea. They're in 5th. Chelsea are in 6th. We are currently in 2nd place because we've won the last two games. We beat Newcastle 2-0. And we've just come from an absolutely amazing game where we were 2-0 down and somehow managed to win 3-2. Dele Alli scored in the 88th minute after a bad mistake by Simon Mignolet. He parried it out and Dele Alli was there to tap in with no defence around him. As I said, we're currently in 2nd position at the moment. If I can try and bring up the league table, I'll be able to show you. Really, really tight. If we lose or don't manage to get a win from any of these two games, we're going to be right back in the thick of it for the top 4. The title is gone. I'm not even going to try and dream of winning the title. But as I said, the top 4 dream, we have to win or at least avoid defeat in these next two games. Our final 2 games of the season being Palace and Reading don't look too bad, but we've got to make sure that we don't lose against both of these teams. So let's jump into the Arsenal match and see how we can get on. So this is the team sheet that we're going with for today. Unfortunately, over the last few matches, we've been playing sort of Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday. So our players are getting a bit tired now. Eric Dyer's playing, although his fitness condition isn't fantastic. We've got Ryan Mason and Anoma in the middle of our sort of midfield. But as I said, I'm hoping for a good result for today. We're playing against Arsenal. You can probably tell from the sound of my voice I'm not I'm not in a good mood. I should have just recorded this the following day, and you wouldn't have even known when I've been recording this. But yeah, let's just hope for a good result, and hopefully Spurs can put a smile back on my face when Norwich have let me down. Song here with a shot. Yes, Song. Yes. Oh, too busy having a rant. What a start. What a start. So Ryan Mason here with the through ball to Song, who just keeps on running, gets to the most impossible. What is Czech doing? How did he let that in? But I don't care. Song has scored. Get in. So Bellerin now on the right hand side, literally straight away from the kickoff. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, for goodness sake. We're not even 2 minutes into this game and there have been 2 goals. What a start. Bellerin with the ball on the right hand side here. Plays it up. Good header away by Kieran Trippier, but Oxlade-Chamberlain straight on the volley. What a hit. Absolutely amazing finish, and we're 1-1. So Aaron Ramsey's on the ball now. He plays inside of Cazorla. Trippier with the header away, and Arsenal recycle the ball. So they've got Higuain, who turns his marker, and good save by Butland. So another Arsenal attack here. So Coquelin plays it inside. Mesut Ozil's now on the ball. Plays it to Ramsey. Plays it all the way out to Contrario. Puts a decent ball in. Higuain. Oh, good block there from Danny Rose. And now it's another Arsenal attack. So Mesut Ozil this time on the ball. Skips past his marker. Is still progressing. Plays it through to Chamberlain. Butland just moves out the way and Chamberlain has scored and we're 2-1 down. For goodness sake. It's just far too easy. Trippier not concentrating at the back. Jack Butland doesn't react. Trippier with a throw in now. What can we do? Nathan Redmond is trying to turn around and he's just giving the ball away. Chamberlain now picks up the ball. Plays a nice ball out to Higuain, who's got lots of time on the ball. He takes it past his marker, shoots and it goes well wide. Other than that opening shot, we are getting absolutely pummeled here. We're at half time. Not doing well at all. I'm going to get aggressive. Just need to step it up. I'm taking Harry Kane off. He's been absolutely shocking in the second half of this season. He really has not stepped up for us. Zach Clough's going to come on. I'm going to start playing Zach Clough from now on because Harry Kane's just not doing it. I've put up with him for far too long this season. The first season, untouchable. Wouldn't even dream of dropping him. This season, absolute shambles. If we can somehow manage to snatch a draw from this, I will be over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. Time to make our second substitution of the day. And we're going to be taking off Nathan Redmond. He's not had a good game for Jack Grealish. Try and create something. Just try and do something. As I said, if we pick up a point, I'm more than happy with that. 80 minutes in. We've got to go for it. So let's go attacking. Pump the ball into the box. Run at the defence. Let's go more direct passing. Dele Alli, come on for a Noma. And just sit. We'll go back to our traditional formation. Dele Alli just off Clough. Time is ticking away and there's not any highlights at all. Can there be a highlight? Come on, Football Manager, do not let me down. Do not let me down. It's going to let me down. Football Manager is going to let me down. Jack Grealish with the corner. Come on. Come on. Eric Dyer. Clearance. Dele Alli. Pick up the ball. Pass it back. Danny Rose. Put the ball in the box. That's it. Ryan Mason picks up the ball. Give us the ball away. Just pass it. Just pass it. Alderweireld picks up the ball. I don't think there's going to be time to get a highlight in. Here comes Song. Pass it through to Rose. No! What are you doing? Oh, simple ball. Well, if I was angry before, I'm absolutely livid now. Everyone else is now going to catch up on us. It just makes the Chelsea game away from home an even bigger match now. I'll see you in a few moments. I'm just going to skip through to this next game. What are we doing? Just what are we doing? Do not throw this away now, boys. Come on. So here we are. We're back for part 2 for today's game. I'm here against Chelsea in the second part. Let's hope for a better performance than what we got in the Arsenal match. I've given myself about an hour or so just to calm down. I'm hoping for at least a draw, because if we don't, if I show you from the Premier League table, we're still in the top 4 at the moment. If Chelsea win, they move to within a point of us. It's not really the end of the world considering our last 2 games of the season. However, with Arsenal playing against Watford in the late kickoff, we really cannot afford to be losing this, because if Arsenal win, they go above us. Let's finish this episode on a high. Let me finish my day on a high. Come on, boys. Step up. Okay, so the team talk is all set. This is how we currently stand at the moment. So, we're playing with Butland, Trippier, Alderweireld, Galloway and Rose. Standard back 4 at the moment. Eric Dyer, Bentaleb and Ali come back into the team. Song and Jack Grealish gets an opportunity on the right hand side, with Zach Clough up top. Harry Kane, Redmond, Gray, Mason, Weimer, Walker-Peters and Sam Johnson on the bench. Let's just hope, as I said, for a better matchup than what we got against Arsenal. Come on, boys. As I said, it's time for our players to step up and prove their worth. Now, I know they're young. I know they are young. And I'm possibly demanding a bit too much of them at the moment. But a top 4 is vital if we want to try and get some more good English talented players through the door. We have to be playing Champions League football for these players to really consistently get better. So Zach Clough with a free kick in. Galloway, oh, good chance. Literally the first highlight of the game. Nothing else has happened so far. Why Zach Clough's taken the free kick, I have no idea. But that is the only opportunity of the match so far. So we've reached half time. Only 1 highlight so far. Been a really bad half of football. I'm just going to say you're unlucky, boys. Keep it going. I'm going to make a substitution. I'm going to take off Danny Rose. He's not having a good game. I'm getting fed up with him at the moment, to be honest. He's just not performing that well. Galloway's going to switch to left back. Kevin Weimer's going to come in as centre half. Hopefully that doesn't disrupt the defence too much. Let's hope for a better second half. So good header away by Weimer. Azpilicueta picks up the ball again. Plays into Eden Hazard, who's shot. Good save by Butland. Great save. So Eden Hazard picks up the ball in his half. Running through our defence here. Is he going to have a pop? Yes, he is, and it goes wide. So 75 minutes in. I don't really want to overcommit here. I'm thinking sub-wise we're going to take Song off, who hasn't had a massive impact on the game so far. Nathan Redmond's going to come on for him. Jack Grealish and him are going to swap positions. And we'll leave it at that for the time being. I may make a sub in a few minutes. So the clock is running down now, and there's only going to be 2 minutes of injury time. I'm not going to make any substitutions now. I don't want to risk the balance of it. I'll take this point all day long. Kieran Trippier with a throw in. It looks like it's just going to be full time now. Yeah, it is. 0-0. Not a single notable highlight in that game other than the Eden Hazard shot where Jack Butler makes a really, really good save. That now leaves us still in 3rd position. Everyone else is now going to play their games. If Arsenal do get their victory, all that means is that we're going to be level on points with them going into the final matchup. So, this is what's happened in the late kickoffs. I thought I'd bring you this just before we wrap up today's episode. So, Arsenal beat Watford 2-0. You'd say a pretty standard win for them. Man City dropped points against West Ham, so it's now them who are the ones that are playing catch up. You'd have to say Liverpool probably too far, well, not too far ahead, but you'd probably say they would be finishing in the top 4. Chelsea now, they've got to rely on other results. The next set of fixtures, so Chelsea play Stoke, we play Palace, Liverpool play Brighton, so you'd have to assume that's a win. Man City are at home against Southampton, so you would presume that's a win. Arsenal got Norwich. Final round of games is going to be Man City away against Brighton. So again, you'd presume that's a win. Arsenal are away at Stoke, so possibly the toughest one. And we have Reading. If we win our 2 games, we're absolutely fine. We've got nothing to worry about. It's if we slip up, that's going to be the issue. So I'm going to wrap it up just by looking at the league table itself. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video today. Apologies for the bad mood. I promise you in the next one I'll be more upbeat. It could have gone far worse. We could have lost both games, but now it just makes the last 2 matches interesting. I'm going to bring you both those games in a double live com as well. Until next time, adios.